work here at Silverleaf is whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve. And I truly believe that.
We really focus and spend a lot of time working on a positive mental attitude.
I love the energy that Silverleaf Financial has. There's a lot of youth, there's a lot of enthusiasm.
I feel like if people are upbeat, excited to be at work, they're going to be more productive. And if they're more productive, the company overall will be more successful and more profitable.
We have flexibility. We feel that we are very approachable, very human. It's a great opportunity to be involved in what Silverleaf does, fueled by what's happening in the economy and the over-leveraging of the real estate market.
When I thought about this company, Silverleaf Financial, I called the FDIC, and the FDIC said, very simple, we're going to sell these loans to the private sector at some discounted value to par. At that point, I thought, that's the business I want to be in. This was a unique way to buy assets on the cheap. Today, we're one of the largest single-note asset purchasers in the country. I don't think there are many small firms like our organization that in the last 2 years have purchased over $500 million worth of debt. And it's not because we're smarter than anybody else. It's because we've worked as hard as we've worked in order to get to this point.
I think it's an emerging company. It's a company that's reinventing itself almost daily, weekly, monthly. The markets change. We have to respond to that. We have a real mix of ages and experience in our company.
I think the newer, younger energy that we have kind of mixed in with some of the gray hair, as we want to call them, kind of gives us a different perspective.
My role is to oversee the asset management and leasing of properties that Silverleaf Financial takes over. We feel it's important when we approach a tenant that we don't look at them just as a lease sitting in a file cabinet somewhere.
My role here is to work on relationships with investors, loan sale advisors, banks, special servicers. We always focus on what are the good things in the market. What can we do to help? How can we serve others?
I'm a creative guy, love to build things. When the opportunity came to come to Silverleaf, I wanted to bring, the years of experience that I have to help build something great.
We want our clients to feel like they're on the same side of the table as we are, that it's not a negotiation with us.
They're used to an adversarial situation.
That's really not been our MO. Our MO has been to allow the borrower the opportunity to buy his own loan back at a discount so that we create a win-win. And we're not vulturistic in nature.
We can get a fair return and leave an opportunity still on the table for either the borrower or the next buyer that comes into play, and that's not very common.
The interesting thing about this market is it's not going to last forever. At some point, banks will have sold all of their bad debt, and the opportunity is going to be gone.
People that have the money to invest, we found that for us it's a breath of fresh air for them to meet people that are just real. I mean, I've had some great successes, I've had failures, I talk to them about it. I know how to talk to them in terms of their desire to be protected, to make sure that they're treated fairly, make sure that there's accountability.
One of the lessons we learned early on is that we're not residential note buyers, we're commercial note buyers. But we had to go through the learning process buying, a number of different asset types or loan types to figure out what our sweet spot is.
On a whole, we've grown the right way. We've added the right pieces as far as asset management, disposition.
We, at this point, I think are good at what we do. We understand how to work through that investment, to monetize it. Our investors have been able to realize a very good return, which has made us feel a useful part of the solution to the situation our country's in.
One of the things that we try and do right after we buy a loan is to place a phone call and to introduce ourselves and put them at ease and let them know that our whole objective is to come and listen to their circumstances, find out kind of how they're doing, And so we immediately fly down and meet with them in person.
I say to them, at the end of this transaction, I want you to say that the best thing that ever happened to you was Silverleaf buying your loan. And I want to say the best thing that ever happened to me was Silverleaf buying your loan. And if we can both say that, then we've created a win-win.